right in front of our eyes. Today, we're unraveling an absolutely mind-bending parallel connecting four monumental figures: Luffy, Shanks, Joy Boy, and Emu. We're going to map out a theory that might just completely reframe everything you thought you knew about these relationships. We're going way beyond the surface level here to uncover a truly dark historical echo. So, buckle up.
Okay, let's dive into this. What if Luffy's greatest idol is actually, at the very end of the day, his final rival? Now, I know it's a pretty controversial premise, but as people who really want to figure out this lore, we can't just take these surface-level relationships at face value. If we follow the logic and really look at the absolute foundation of their bond, we have to ask ourselves if it's ultimately destined to crack. Keep this underlying tension in the back of your mind as we go through the evidence today, because the answer really truly begins by understanding the ancient past.
There is just a massively compelling historical mirror at play here. It's like looking at two sides of a coin. Back in the ancient past, we have this legendary dynamic between Joy Boy and Emu. And in the present era, well, that exact same dynamic is being carried by Luffy and Shanks. The source material points to a really strong gut feeling, a distinct historical parallel. All the evidence basically suggests that Luffy is standing directly in Joy Boy's thematic shoes. He represents his modern counterpart. While Shanks perfectly parallels the highly enigmatic figure of Emu. It's literally a reflection across time, aligning these two pairs of figures in ways that are just way too specific to ignore. No way it's just a coincidence.
And this brilliantly illustrates a massive historical dynamic. Look, we already know that Emu is still alive today, right? That's an established, known variable in this world. But the absolutely crucial historical detail for our analysis is that Joy Boy and Emu actually started out as friends. They weren't always these ultimate opposing forces. They had a genuine, solid, foundational bond. Understanding the reality of that ancient friendship is the absolute master key to unlocking what is happening right now in our current timeline.
Let's move to and see how this builds in the present day. If the ancient era started with this close friendship, we need to see if the present era mirrors that exact same starting point before any eventual inevitable fracture happens. And what do we see? Today's dynamic between our modern heroes is completely defined by two heavily conflicting ideas: pure admiration on one side and some deeply buried secrets on the other.
So here is exactly how that present-day mirror functions in reality. On one hand, Luffy's super wholesome, pure admiration for Shanks perfectly mirrors the ancient friendship between Joy Boy and Emu. It's their foundational bond. It's the starting point of the whole shebang. But creeping in right beneath that is a much darker reality. Shanks has kept so many things hidden from Luffy. This isn't just your simple mentor and student relationship anymore, guys.